Good morning, children. Now we have to see the lesson from biology, nervous system. You know what is nervous system? There are many systems in our body. Nervous system is one among them. For example, reproductive system, respiratory system, digestive system, like that. Nervous system is one among that. So nervous system is very important because whatever the messages, immediately it has to go through the brain, go through the nerves. It reaches to the brain. From the brain, the others in the nervous system, they got the order, and according to order only it functions. So which is the main unit of nervous system? Neuron is the unit of nervous system. In our nervous system, we can see group of neurons, they are combined together and do our actions. That is responses to stimuli. You must know what is stimuli. Stimuli means that is the things happen in our surrounding. Stimulus. Stimuli, stimulus. So what is stimulus? Suppose if you are walking on the road, something pricks on your foot, immediately you just realize it, something pricks. So immediately you just be bent down and remove the thorn from there. This is known as what? Stimulus. What you feel, you realize, and immediately the message goes to the brain. The brain ordered you to do the action. This is known as what? Stimulus. Stimulus is a response what has happened to the surroundings. Let us see the clear definition from the book. It's in page number 218. So there are many characteristics of the living organism. One of the character is response to stimulus. Okay, yeah. So what is stimulus? That is something happen on the environment. Immediately we are reacting according to that. That is known as stimulus. So underline the point. One of the characteristic feature of living organism is stimuli. Stimulus refers to the changes in the environmental condition. Okay. So all the nervous system work together. That is known as what? Coordination. So the working together of various organs in a systematic and controlled and efficient way to produce proper response to various stimuli is called coordination. Coordination means what? For example, we are saying co-student. Co-student means that is the student who is in your class. Coordination. All the organs in our body. For example, all the nerves in the nervous system work together and do the action. It is known as what? Coordination. So you must know what is coordination. Just mark down the working together of various organs, the efficient way, the systematic and controlled way to respond to various stimulus is known as coordination. Okay, then the condition between the various cells and the organ is essential for the diverse activities to maintain the physiological balance. Physiological balance of the life means that is what are the things, metabolism, catabolism, anabolism, all the activities done in our body is known as physiological activities. To work all the activities, all the organs should be worked together to maintain the physiological balance. The maintain the physiological balance is known as homeostasis. Homeostasis. So what is it? It is all the organs work according to the vital function of our body. That is physiological action is known as what? Homeostasis. Okay, and now we have to go for nervous system. Which is the main basic unit of nervous system? Neuron. So what a neuron? From the neuron we got other side. What are the parts present in the neuron? Neuron. It is a basic unit of nervous system. So what are the parts present in that? Neuron, neuroglia, neuroglia and nerve fibers. Nervous system, the neuron is the basic unit of nervous system. What are the things consist in nervous system means neuron, neuroglia and nerve fibers. All the things together, it's known as nervous system. So what are the things? What does it specify? We'll see now. Neuron or nerve cell. It is a nervous cell structure and function unit of nervous system. This I said very beginning itself. They are highly specialized to detect, receive and transmit different kinds of stimuli. What for the neuron? To receive the stimulus and to detect and to act as according to the stimulus. This is known as what? Neuron. Neuron does the function of that. Okay. That's longest cell in the human body. Neuron is longest cell. First we have to see the neuron. It is the longest cell. I will write the points there. Or else let me write. Neuron. Important points you have to underline. Then only you can learn properly. No? Neuron. This is the longest cell in the body. It is the functional unit of living thing, I said. This is specialized cells. What for? To detect, receive and transmit. Detect. Detect means what? Find out, receive and transmit the transmit the stimulus. Okay, so what I say? Neuron, it is the basic unit of nervous system. It is the longest cell in the nervous system, specialized cell. It detects, receive and transmit the stimulus. Next one you have to see neuroglia. This is also called neuroglia, otherwise known as glial cells. Important function is they are supporting the nervous system. This is supporting. Neuron is very important. So, this is supporting nervous system. Neuron, this is neuroglia supporting the nervous system. Next we have to say nerve fibers. This is nothing else. This is a continuation of neuron only. This is long, slender process of neuron. This is nothing else, it's a continuation of neuron only. It is long, slender and it continuation. Okay, yeah. So what are the three I say nervous system consists of? Neuron, neuroglia, nerve fibers. Neuron I say it's the basic unit and it is the longest cell, specialized cell, detect, receive and transmit the messages. Neuroglia, it is otherwise known as glial cells. What is the function of it? Supporting the nervous system. Nerve fibers, it is nothing else, it's the extension of neuron only, but it is long and slender. So structure of neuron, what are the parts present in this thing? A neuron typically consists of three basic parts. We will see what are the basic parts of neuron. What are the, see the structure, cyton, dendrites, and axon. Okay, first we will see cyton. Underline the important point. Cyton is also called cell body. Cyton is otherwise known as what? Cell body. There is only one cyton in center. The cyton, you can see the nucleus, that is a prominent nucleus. You can see other things also in the cyton, that is mitochondria, Golgi bodies. What are the cell organelles? Mitochondria, Golgi bodies, ribosomes, this and all present in the cyton. And there is a dots in the cyton. The dots are known as what? Nuclear granules. Dots are there. The dots are known as nuclear granules. The cytoplasm, see every cell what is there first? Cytoplasm only. The cytoplasm is known as neuroplasm. First we have seen the parts of the thing. Cytoplasm is known as neuroplasm. Other cell organelles are neuroplasm. Cell organelles are present in that neuro, N-E-U-R-O. Okay, yeah. Then the cytoplasm got the dots like this. This is nucleus granule. It is cell organelles, mitochondria and all. Okay, yeah. Next we have to go for dendrites. First I said cyton. Next we have to say dendrites. There are numerous branch cytoplasmic process, that is branches. So for example, this is axon, this is cyton, just rough structure it is, this is cyton. In center what is there? Nucleus, sorry cytoplasm. The cytoplasm only known as what? Nucleus. In between center nucleus or the cell organelles are there. From here branches are there, the branches. The branches are known as dendrites. Okay, yeah, like this it extends. It's a rough diagram only. Okay, this is nodes. This is what I said, nodes. There is the gap between the two nodes is known as, this is one, internode. Okay, yeah. And this, the starting one is known as what? Axon. This is cyton. It is extend like a tail-like structure, no, that is axon. And it is covered by a sheath, that is myelin sheath. In center, this is axon. It develops into axon. Clear? So let us see dendrons. Next, we have, what I said, the neuron. What are the things we have seen? Cytoplasm. The cytoplasm is known as neuroplasm, and dots are there, that is nucleus granules, cell organelles are present, mitochondria and neurons, they do not divide in, they do not have the ability to divide. Okay. Then dendrites. Next we have to see, these are numerous branched cytoplasmic process, that is they develop, everything started from the thing only. They project outside. Okay. Axon, it's a single, this is, it develops, this is known as what? Axon. Axon, it's a center, long, single, elongated. Elongated means what? Long, slender projection. The end of the axon, like this it's come. Terminates into branches. This and all, what I said. Nodes. The gap between the nodes is known as nodes of Ranvier, that is one node to next node is known as internode. Okay, yeah. Then axon, it terminates into knob-like structure and is known as synaptic knob. The plasma membrane of axon, here there is cytoplasm only, here we can see the plasma membrane, it is known as axoplasm. So plasma membrane is known as axoplasm, and cytoplasm is known as axolemma. Okay. It is covered by a protein sheath. The sheath is known as myelin sheath, and it's covered by another layer, that is Schwann cells. Nodes of Ranvier I said already. Synapse, junction between synaptic knob of axon and neuron is known as what? Synapse. Synapse means joining. It's a knot-like structure. Knot. Mudi podrum parunga. Like that, this is knot-like structure. Clear? So let me say again, what is neuron? Neuron is the basic unit of nervous system. What is the use of neuron? It is response to the, neurons are the cells which responds to the stimulus. So all the neurons coordinate together and then comprises nervous system. So because of neurons coordination, the human body is in homeostasis. Homeostasis means what? Balanced condition. Okay. So neuron, the nervous system, we can say neuron, neuroglia and nerve fibers. Neuron I said, that's an important one. And the structure of neuron we have seen. Structure of neuron, what is there? There is cyton, dendrites and axon. Cyton is the cell body. Okay. So cell body, in center what is there? Cytoplasm, and next to the cytoplasm, plasma membrane. They are known as, the cytoplasm is known as axoplasm, and plasma membrane is known as axolemma. Next to the cytoplasm, center one nucleus is there, and cell organelles are present, that is mitochondria, Golgi body, ribosomes. It develops into many branches. Cyton or cell body, it develops into many branches, that is dendrites. Dendrites also numerous branched fibers from the axon, that is cyton. Then one of the extension, that is one of the nerve fiber elongated and become axon. Axon is slender. They are connected by the nodes. The gap between the two nodes is known as what? Internode, node of Ranvier, and it's covered by a sheath. The sheath is known as myelin sheath. The second protection cover is there. Inner organ all are protected by two covers or single cover like the myelin sheath and Scavens cells. And synapse, I said, the junction between one nerve fiber and neuron. This is known as what? There is a knot between nerve fiber and neuron, that is known as synapses. There are three kinds of neuron, that is unipolar neuron, multipolar neuron and bipolar neuron. What are the kinds of neuron? We'll see. Unipolar, bipolar and multipolar, polar. Unipolar, it's made up of only one, that is you can see only cyton. So there is no dendrites and axon, but here you can see cyton and axon. In the multipolar you can see cyton, axon and dendrites. Okay, so now you have seen, you got the clear definition of unipolar, bipolar and multipolar. Where does it present? These cells are present in our body in particular places only, not all over. So unipolar present in early embryos. Embryos means what? This is the first stage to develop into a new organism. Okay, yeah. So unipolar can be seen only in the embryo. Bipolar, you can see the parts of retina in the eye. So this and that may be one more question for you. Where can you see the unipolar neurons? What you have tried? In the embryo only, not in the adult stage. In the bipolar neuron you can see in the retina. Where is retina? In eye it is. And multipolar neuron you can see in the cerebral cortex of brain. Cortex means what? Outer surface. Okay, yeah. So neuron, I said, it's the basic unit of nervous system, and we have seen what's the structure of neuron, what are the types of neuron, that is unipolar, bipolar and multipolar. Where does it present? Unipolar can be seen only in the embryo, not in the adult cell. The bipolar you can see only in retina. So retina, where you can see the part of the retina? In the eye. The retina only we can get the image of a object. And multipolar, that is it has cyton, axon and dendrites. You can see in the cerebral cortex of the brain. Only one found beam, that is unipolar. The unipolar you can see only cyton. The bipolar, cyton and axon. Axon is the center part developed, and multipolar, cyton, axon and dendrites, all the things are present. Further we have to see what are the parts of the nervous system of human. There are three kinds of nerves present in the body that we have to see in next class. Clear children? Thank you.